I'm Jim Kerr from Simple Minds. I'm the singer, founder member. We've played many festivals in Switzerland, but I don't recall this one. I don't recall the name. It's a particular name. So I tend to think this might be the first time. We're from Glasgow in Scotland. Primarily a school band. We started playing 13, 14. Big passion for music, especially live music. Glasgow, sort of industrial city, north of Britain, not much going on back then. There's a lot going on now, but not much going on. But one of the things was there was a good live music scene, and we loved to go and see live bands. And some incredible live bands, you know, the first ones, David Bowie, Roxy Music, Genesis, Pink Floyd, The Who, the Rolling Stones, Alice Cooper, Bob Marley, and we were only 14, 15, but the impact was huge. And we started Simple Minds nearly 35 years ago. The only thing we wanted to do was to try and be in a great live band and to take it around the world, and that's still the challenge. I mean, you can imagine in what we've done, so much has changed in the world and in the industry. You know, the records have come and gone, record shops have come and gone, records have gone, CDs have gone, technology has came and replaced. It's almost unrecognizable, except fundamentally what we do hasn't changed at all. What do? We look for a melody, we look for a lyric, we look for an emotion, we try to make a song, we play it live, take it around the world, and we've been doing that. That hasn't changed. I mean, at the heart it hasn't changed, you know. Okay, the first time we came we were in a little minivan and maybe terrified, and nobody knew us, and no reputation. Obviously that's changed, but kind of fundamentally what we've done hasn't changed. And when we go on stage tonight, we don't go on thinking anybody owes us anything. We go on every gig having to prove ourselves, and that's the same. The last album we're actually working on a new album as we speak, in between playing live. And I don't know how many albums we've made now, 16 or 17, but of course, when you've been playing as long as we have, 35 years, you know, you have a history, and the history is important, and you want to play it. But you always have to keep writing new chapters to keep the story refreshed. So working on the new album as we speak. Well, it's funny, you know, when we think of our history and we think of the immediate big, you know, the shows that leap out, it's easy to think about the iconic shows like Live Aid or the Mandela concerts, or you know, or when you play in Wembley Stadium or something. But you know what? Of course they do, but I remember, you know, in the very early days when we were in a little van and we would be in the back roads playing some pub nobody ever heard of, and there's only 3 men and a dog there, and before the gig you think, this isn't happening. But after the gig, these 3 men are going crazy, and you think, no, this is happening. And in those very early days, that was the oxygen we needed to continue. And so I remember the big glamorous gigs, but I also remember all the small, little, tiny ones where really we were learning our job, we were learning our craft, and they were equally as important and in a way equally exciting. I mean, we couldn't. We wanted to go all over the world. We wanted to be in a great live band and go all over the world. We had no idea what was going to come. We had big dreams, but we were quite ambitious, and you would have had to put a bullet to the head really to stop us.